Hi guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, we will be discussing about operational data, different types of operational data. So this is the follow-up to our last video. In our last video, just to quickly summarize, what we discussed was there are two types of data. Okay, one is your financial data, another is your operational data. Finance data can be again classified into income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, financial ratios, different budgets, different forecasts. And it is very important for you to understand the financial data dimensions. I showed you one example of profit and loss statement wherein the data that is received, when you do any analysis is normally your GL term, GL data, how you really classify, how you create categories, and then construct income statement. It is very important you to understand the process and the ideology behind it. Okay. And for your homework, I kind of ask you to refer to different company websites. The principle of looking at the financial data will remain the same, but there would be differences in the different FSLIs. FSLI in banking industry will differ from an FSLI in manufacturing industry. Okay. So keeping that in mind, now let's learn about operational data. So operational data, I have broken down into different data dimensions. One is your sales data. Okay. So when you are evaluating the sales operational data, what kind of information you should really ask your business team to furnish, or what kind of data points you should look at. You should look at quantities, number of units sold, what is the total revenue, revenue per unit, what is your sales by product, sales by region, sales by customers, what are your sales conversion rate. So now if you marry this operational data, operational sales data with your financial sales data, it will start making sense, right? So it's very important to evaluate the operational data. Let me show you one example. As I promised you during our last video, I will be giving you some real life examples. So this was a trial balance that we discussed last time. Now I will be showing you one operational data. So this is an hospital's data. So what would be a sales data from the hospital's perspective? You need to understand that thought process. So you can ask for the patient's data, and the different KPIs could be number of admits, number of discharges, what are the different types of rooms in which they were admitted, what were the food and beverage data, if that hospital is offering any acupuncture or a massage service, what is the breakdown with different programs, right? Then you can ask for any medical consultants data, different types of disorders. You can ask your revenue from that perspective. Okay. Then you can have headcount data. What are the total nurses? What are the total administrative staff? Just when you want to evaluate any cost related to employees. Okay, this is your salary data. So these are all your different operational data for an hospital. Okay, again, this is just an illustration. Don't take it as a thumb rule, because these kind of data points will differ across customers to customers, clients to clients. But just to give you a food for thought, how it is normally captured. Okay. So coming back to our Excel, original Excel, we have discussed about sales data. Now coming to production data. Production data, you can ask for, number of units, volume that was produced, what was the output, what was the cycle time, what was the equipment uptime, capacity utilization kind of things. Okay. Coming to inventory data, you can ask for inventory levels, raw materials, work in progress, finished goods, reorder points, lead times. Coming to supply chain, you can ask for performance metrics like how many were delivered on time, what were the lead times, what were the inventory holding costs, what is the logistic efficiency. Okay, when you want to evaluate a customer data, you can ask for the demographics, where they are located, what is the age, what is the gender, what is the customer satisfaction score, what is the retention rate. It's very important to evaluate a retention ratio when you are into a SaaS kind of a business. Okay. Now you can evaluate your employee spendings. Okay, looking at the employee demographics, productivity, training cost, performance evaluations. Coming to marketing data, you can evaluate, what were the different marketing campaign performances, what were the click-through conversion rates, acquisition cost. Coming to the quality data, you can refer to defect rates, customer complaints, warranty claims, quality control metrics. Okay, and last is ESG data, environmental, social, and governance data, where you can ask for the data like carbon emissions, energy consumption, diversity metrics, what is the community engagement initiatives that that company has done. So, guys, again, this is not a detailed list, but just an examples of different kinds of operational data you can expect. And again, the disclaimer: this will differ upon company to company. industry to industry. Okay, but what I really want from our videos, what I would want you to learn is the methodology and the thought process. Okay, so whenever you are doing it for the first time, you should know what kind of information you should ask your business teams and your corporate teams. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. In the next video, I will give you certain real life examples on how to do a top down, bottom up budgeting by showing you real world examples, real life deliverables, and you will then understand entirely how the budget methodology works. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.